understand for you today. From my expression, can you guess the story? Yeah, absolutely correct. In this opportunity, I'll share a famous story from Central of Java. It is legend of the golden cucumber, Timun Mas. Once upon a time, in a quiet village on the island of Java, there lived a poor widow named Wasrini. She was kind, gentle, and hardworking. Every day, she worked in her small garden, planting vegetables and herbs to sell at the market. So she lived a humble life. There was one thing that made her feel deeply sad. She had no children. She often sat alone in her small bamboo hut, looking up at the sky and praying, "Oh God, please bless me with a child, even if just one. I promise to love and care for them with all my heart." One night, one was sitting under a banana tree near her garden. A mysterious figure suddenly appeared from the mist. It was a giant, green-skinned creature with red eyes and terrifying voice. It was Buto Ijo, a powerful and feared giant who was known to make magical deals with desperate people. "I have heard your prayers, old woman," the giant said in a deep growl. "I can give you a child. In a few days, you will find a golden cucumber growing in your garden. Inside it, you will find a baby girl. But remember, when the child turns 17 years old, you must return her to me. Ha 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 ha." But Sunny shocked and afraid asked, "Why won't you give me the child just to take away later?" The giant screamed again. "Because I will eat her. She will be my feast. That is the price. Agree to my terms, or you will never have a child." Desperate and confused, Masrini finally nodded. "Yes, I agree. If only I can hold the child in my arms, even for a while." The giant vanished into the night. True to his word, a few days later, a large golden cucumber appeared in Masrini's garden. She picked it carefully, brought it home, and sliced it open. Inside the cucumber, there was a beautiful baby girl with glowing skin and shiny black hair. Overcome with joy, Masrini named her Timun Mas, which means golden cucumber. Years passed. Hello everyone, I'm Timun Mas. Timun Mas grew into a bright, brave, and beautiful young girl. She loved her mother deeply and helped her in the garden every day. But as her 17th birthday approached, Masrini became increasingly anxious and could no longer hide the truth. One evening, with tears in her eyes, she told Timun Mas everything. The deal with Buto Ijo, the golden cucumber, and the price that had to be paid. Timun Mas was shocked, but she didn't want to give up her life so easily. "I won't let the monster take me, Mom," she said firmly. "There must be a way to escape him." But Sunny remembered something. Years ago, a wise hermit living in the mountains had her during a time of trouble. She decided to take Timun Mas to him. After a long journey through forests and hills, they found the hermit's hut. The old man listened carefully and gave Timun Mas a small bundle of magical items: cucumber seeds, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. "Use this when the giant comes after you," the hermit instructed. "Each item's heart creates power." And sure enough, on the morning of Timun Mas' 17th birthday, the air shook and a loud roar echoed through the village. Buto Ijo had come to claim his prize. "Give me the girl, old woman!" he bellowed. "No!" shouted Timun Mas, and she ran into the forest with bottle tickly in her hand. Buto Ijo gazed after her, racing through forests and rocks. As he grew closer, Timun Mas drew the cucumber seeds behind her. Instantly, the forest of cucumber vines grew, and then later on, the giant's way, slowing him down. But Buto Ijo tore through them and continued the chase. When he got closer again, Timun Mas drew the needles. Suddenly, sharp bamboo sprouted from the ground, stepping the giant's way. He screamed in pain, but kept running. Next, Timun Mas drew the sword. A white sea appeared between them, forcing Buto Ijo to swim. But even then, he didn't stop. Furious and shocked, he continued after the girl. Finally, Timun Mas took the last item, the shrimp paste, and threw it over her shoulder. Magically, a boiling sea of mud appeared. This time, Buto Ijo could not escape. He sank deeper and deeper into the sticky mud until it severed completely. The earth became quiet again. From that day on, Timun Mas and Botany lived in peace, free from fear. Well, the story of Timun Mas shows the kindness, bravery, and loyalty between Timun Mas and Botany, passed down through generation, and teaches us about courage, motherly love, and the zeal of good over evil. Brothers and sisters, that's all my story. Let's don't be greedy and always be nice. I'm signing on and bye!